Three. My topic is upcasting. Okay. Did you observe this diagram? What is this diagram is called as? It's a class diagram, right? I know it's a diagram. Okay. There is a specific word alva in programming, class diagram. Which class diagram? You leave that upcasting and downcasting. What I'm doing here? Inheritance class diagram, right? There is a super class called as a father and subclass called as a son. In superclass, it's storing x value as a 10. In subclass, it's storing y value as a 20. Okay. Why I'm using extends keyword here? If it is an easy relationship, if I'm doing inheritance, extends keyword is I need to use the extends or implements. Extend. Okay. Now listen here. Okay. Now tell me how to create the further object. Father f is equals to new father of. Okay. How to create the son object? Oh, super. You know. I'm doing here. Error. I am creating an object in a subclass and storing a reference, storing the address of the subclass object into the reference of a superclass is called as upcasting. Artha aita? 100% you are not understood. I know. Okay. See, listen here. Listen carefully. For that sake only I told you this is a very trickiest concept. A Oh, okay. Listen here. What I'm doing, sir, I am creating subclass object here. I am creating subclass object. This address I am storing into the superclass reference. Okay. See how the object will be look like. Here, father f is equals to new father of. What about son? Son. Okay. I am creating subclass object. Okay. Address into superclass reference is nothing but upcasting. Okay. Now there is a x value and a y value, right? If I do the upcasting, I can visible only the superclass property. Okay. If I do upcasting, if I do upcasting, Okay. I am creating sun object. I'm giving a reference of the super class. Okay. Reference is the mandatory for everything. Huh? If I give, if I done with upcasting, I can visible only the superclass properties. Okay, I can visible only the x value. I can't visible y values. Okay, understood. Okay, upcasting is done by implicitly. It's similar to widening, no? Huh? Upcasting done. But see, if I give it like this, automatically Java will do everything. Okay. If I give like this, if I print the statement, I will get the x value as a 10. Okay. Understood, Allah? So, upcasting done by implicitly. Okay. Now listen to the third point. For upcasting, easy relationship. What is meant by easy relationship? For upcasting, easy relationship is mandatory. Just listen about the theory concept. Just listen how it is working. Okay. I will do a lot of programs today regarding about this. Okay. Uh, now you understood, right? Whenever I am creating the subclass object, okay, for that subclass object, I am referring to the superclass reference is called as upcasting. Okay. For upcasting is done by implicitly. Okay. Upcasting, for upcasting, easy relationship is a mandatory. Understood? No? Yeah. Now, yeah. Further F is a superclass reference. For superclass reference, I am creating subclass object is called as upcasting. Alva? There is two ways to declare the upcasting. Okay. I can declare this as a directly. Okay. There is an another way we can declare by indirectly. First, I will create the sun object. What is the next step? What is the next step? Next, I will create father's reference. Then I will give. Okay. This is direct way. This is indirect way. I can do these two ways as a typecasting. Okay. Now you understand what is the upcasting. Okay. So in this diagram also it's showing, no? See, easy relationship is mandatory. Okay. Now see, I am creating sun class object. Okay. I am creating sun class object. For sun class object, I am giving a reference of the father. Okay. For sun class object, I am giving a reference of the father. This is called as upcasting. Aita. If I run the program, it will show only the x value. It will not show the y value. Why, sir? Because I am passing the father reference, right? Father has only x value. Okay. If I need both the value, I need to downcast. I will let you know. First, you write these points. I will teach the downcasting. Any doubts for online? Yeah, listen here. We are done with upcasting, no? Upcasting, it is one of the type in a non-primitive typecasting. Okay. Then in upcasting done by implicitly is a relationship is mandatory. Then what is meant by upcasting? When I have created the object of the subclass, for that address of the subclass, we are creating a reference of the superclass is called as upcasting. Okay, I will give the notes. So be patient. Okay, now listen here. Here I have done the upcasting. Allah. Okay, now it's similar to typecasting, right? It's similar to like widening and narrowing. Yeah, understood. Now, what I'm doing here, downcast always should be explicitly. Okay, the downcastic reference, it means subclass reference can access both x value and y value. I can access x value, I can access y value. Okay, see here I have created the upcasting. Allah. Huh? Downcasting, I need to give explicitly. So narrowing, it's similar to narrowing, right? Here also I'm explicitly presenting with the reference of the superclasses. Okay, this is the downcasting. Okay, this is nothing but downcasting. When I do the downcasting for subclass reference, I can access both the x-axis, y-axis. For that sake only, it is a downcasting. Artha aita? Downcasting done by explicitly. Okay, when I come to this, for downcasting is a relationship for downcasting, upcasting is mandatory. Okay, for upcasting is a relationship is mandatory. No, for downcasting, upcasting is mandatory. Okay, if I do the downcasting in any programming, sorry, in Java programming, the upcasting is mandatory. Okay, now upcasting is mandatory. Okay, that's all about the downcasting. Take a point. And downcasting can be done in only one way. There is no any other way. Okay, without doing the upcasting, if I do the downcasting, Java will throw an error, sorry, exception called as class cast exception. Okay, I will teach you. I have a separate topic on that. I have a separate program on that. Okay, just remember. Okay, now after this topic, I will be teaching class cast exception only. Okay, take this point. I will take this diagram and points. I will give the notes. Now tell me, for online class students, please respond upcasting, downcasting process in the chat box, and you tell me. Now tell me the direct process of upcasting. I need to create, first I need to create. Then, what is the another way? This is the one way. Car C is equals to new car of, then I need to store the car C reference into superclass. This is a process of upcasting. Now tell me the downcasting. For downcasting, upcasting is mandatory. Now tell me the downcasting. Car C equals to circle parenthesis. Now it is become downcasting. Understood? If we remove the circle parenthesis, it will act as a declaration, right? Object declaration. Okay, now, yeah. Now we understood the some parts of the upcasting and downcasting. Okay, this process is upcasting. This process is downcasting. Okay, yeah. Now we'll go with some practical programs. Okay, now, yeah. Before going to the practical programs, we'll remember in real-time exam. Okay. Oh, upcasting vehicle, downcasting car. Stay super, super. Okay. Okay, in typecasting. Okay, okay. Listen, listen here. Listen here. Here I'm creating another package called as non-primitive. Guys, if you're not listening, I have created a father class. I initialize one variable called as int age is equal to 45. Then I have created a son class. Easy relationship is mandatory, right? Okay, extends. Okay, here I'm initializing one variable called as string name is equals to name is equals to okay. Okay. Then I will create one main method as a I will give a main method name as a control and test. Now Now tell me the upcasting. Father. Okay. Now I need to print this father. No. I need the if I do the upcasting, I can visible only these properties. Okay. Now I should give the printing statement. How to give the printing statement? F dot. Age. Okay. Yeah. Now tell me upcasting is done. No. Okay. See, I have done the upcasting. If I run the program, I'll be getting 45. Okay. Now you understood, right? Upcasting. Yeah. Now tell me the downcasting. Son. Son of. Okay. Now I need to print. Now tell me the printing statement of son. If I do the downcasting, I need to display both father properties and son properties. No. Now tell me the output line. S dot age plus space plus S dot. Sorry. Okay. Now I will make this comment. Yeah. First I will run this program. Now see, I'm getting 45 Kirtana. Okay. Then now I will make this comment. Tell me the another way of upcasting. First, I need to create the subclass object, new son of, yeah, further f is equal to, what is s here? Son class, son reference. Okay. Sorry. Why it's showing error? Huh? Yeah. So this is the another way of typecasting. If I run the program, I will get the same output 45, 45 Kirtan. Okay. These are the two ways. Okay. These are the two ways to do the upcasting. We will prefer direct way and I will make this. Yeah. This is the another way. Okay. Understood, right? This is the superclass, subclass. Easy relationship is mandatory. In the main method, I have created the subclass object, giving a reference of the superclass. It is nothing but upcasting. For downcasting, upcasting is the mandatory. Okay, downcasting can be done with explicit array. Okay, write this program. We'll do with another example. Execute this program. Yeah, tell me. Method overloading. Constructor overloading. Are you sure? Overloading means I need two constructor, right? With using one constructor, we can overload a constructor. That I am passing the inputs in the main method. Assume in a main method. Oh, I will write everything: flower brackets, Eclipse window, Eclipse logo. Sometimes you need to adjust. And Eclipse toolbox, package diagram, everything. Okay, listen here. I'll concentrate here. Yeah, here I've taken one non-parameterized method. Okay, as a method only. Okay, now. Okay. Now here I'm passing some values, right? 10 pass value. The controller will go here. It will it will pass some values and it will think as a data type as a int. Okay. Now if I run the program, 10 will be displayed. These two will be not displayed. Okay. Now again, if I call this one, the controller always goes here. It will assume double A and I will get the output. Okay. I will get the double output. I will not get these two outputs. Okay now. Then if I call this display, the controller will go here. Controller will go here. It will assume string A. Then I will get the output as a Java and these two will not get the output. Okay. What I'm actually doing here, based on the data type, I am passing the input values into the method. Okay. Now you understand this scenario, everybody. Okay. Similarly, based on this topic, we have one topic called as specialization and generalization. Okay. Based on this topic, we have one similar Java topic, specialization and generalization. Okay. Now listen carefully. Yeah. So this is an employee. An employee can be developer. An employee can be HR. An employee can be test. Yeah. Now tell me which type of inheritance, which type of inheritance, which type of inheritance? Hierarchical. Are you sure? Paka. 100%. Yeah. So here, yeah, I need to create. I'm creating every object. Tester new. Sorry. T new. Okay. HR H developer D is equals to what I'm doing there, creating an single object, right? Huh? Creating a single object. Now observe this one. Now observe this. Using superclass reference, I can create developer also. What I'm doing here? What is this process? Yeah, who told up casting? Clap for her. The employee reference I'm doing. Using the superclass reference, I can use a developer, I can create HR, I can create test. Here I am creating separate object. Okay. This upcasting method is nothing but we'll call it as a generalization. When I creating separate method is nothing but specialization. Understood? Yeah, write this. Yeah. What I have written in the board for the center, which is the superclass, which is the subclass, sun daughter. Which type of inheritance? I will kill you. Huh? Multi-level. Multiple inheritance is possible in Java? No. Yeah. What is meant by upcasting? What is meant by upcasting? Whenever I created the object of the subclass, I'm giving address and reference of the superclass into the subclass is nothing but upcasting. Okay. See, now assume no, son is upcasted to the father. Okay. Son is upcasted to the father. Okay. Son is upcasted to the father. Okay. Now tell me that code. Son, father f is equals to new son of. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Listen carefully. Yeah. Now if I run the code, I can access both father classes, son classes, and daughter classes. For father classes and daughter classes. What I'm doing there? What I'm doing there? I have created the subclass of son object. I'm giving a reference of the father class, superclass of father classes, that is upcasting. Okay. While downcasting, I have downcasted to the dot. This is not possible in Java. Why, sir? And whenever you upcasted to the if son is upcasting to the father, okay, the father only downcasted to the son. Okay, which subclasses is upcasted to the superclasses? The same class should be downcasted. If I do like this, Java will throw an exception called as class cast exception. Remember carefully, these are the topics you will learn in the exception handling. Okay. In there, I will not teach again. What is class cast exception? I will not teach again. Okay. Now only I have to listen everything. Okay. Whenever I'm up here, I'm upcasting son to the father. Okay. Then father is downcasting to the daughter. Okay. Whenever I'm downcasting to the another subclass, I will get an error called as class cast exception. Okay. This is the one way. Okay. Now, you know the upcasting and downcasting, no? Huh? Whenever I directly do the downcasting without upcasting, if I do directly downcasting without upcasting, if I do directly downcasting, then Java will throw an exception called as class cast exception. Understood? Huh? Whenever son is upcasted to the father should be downcasted to the son only. The same scenario, whenever daughter is upcasted to the father, and the father should be downcasted to the father only. Assume son wants to go a trip. Okay, Nagendra wants to, goes to a Goa trip to enjoy with the girls, and he will ask the father, give some money. Okay, but what father will do? No, huh? Father will, father will give a money to daughter. Okay, to the daughter for the shopping purpose. Okay, ಅವಾಗ ನಾಗೇಂದ್ರ ವಿಲ್ ಮೇಕಮ್ ಆಂಗ್ರಿ ನೋ ಏನ್ ಗುರು ನಮ್ ತಂಗಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ ನನಗ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಓಕೆ ದಿಸ್ ಸಿನಾರಿಯೋ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ವಿಲ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಟುಮಾರೋ ನೌ ಯು ರೈಟ್ ದಿಸ್ and I will give the notes also. Yeah, one more point. To avoid the class cast exception, we have one operator called instance of operator. To avoid the class cast exception, we have one operator called instance of operator. Okay, this will show in the result in the format of boolean value. See, if I use instance of operator, it will show in the value like a boolean, like true or false. Okay.